Hello. Uh, uh, hello. Hello, Classic. Hello, Newton Girl. And hello, Rose T. uh, yeah. That is today's subject for today. How is everyone doing today? So you can see by the shadow being cast, it's sun's going down. And as you read the title, because I just remembered I have a crap ton of felt. I've had this for like maybe a year. I've been meaning to make more plushies, but it just kept getting sidetracked and whatnot. So now that I've started streaming, I thought that would be a good time to start making some. I sleep before. Just remember what I tell you. Don't stay up late for me. You get your full hours and such. Okay, but it's been a while since. Yeah, I saw that. Good on you. I hope you're enjoying it so far. All right. Good to hear. Yeah, Vivian is gonna be first because she's probably gonna be the most easiest one, considering she doesn't have many limbs or parts. But anyway, we're gonna be switching over to Erndale's new playlist, winter-themed video game musics to hibernate to. Now that sounds appropriate. Alright. So, what I usually do first is sketch out the parts first, like head, body, arms, etc. I'll put those aside for now and give her the stickers. I got this felt from like Joann Fabrics back when it was still in town, but they moved out of the mall, which sucks cuz like that's where I got most of my arts and crafts. I want to make a glitch plushie and felt. If you know a good arts and crafts store, I'm sure they have the felt necessary. My tip when making felt dolls is like plan ahead. All right. I want to make sure this is lined up. All right. We're gonna line these up. There we go. All right. Sorry, Vivian, I gotta poke your face. Yeah, alright. 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 Now, normally you want to do this with like fabric paper, but I didn't have that lying around, so just doing this with normal paper. Another handicap for me is I'm wearing gloves. But I don't want to show my hands on stream. Okay, so what you want to do is kind of like paint an outline and leave some space. Leave some open space. So you want to know what I was doing? I was working on Kirby Nanoblock set, and let me tell you, it was a nightmare as the pieces are so small. Oh, I've heard about those. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'd probably lose. Knowing me, I'd probably lose a piece. Alright. So the reason why you want to make a little thicker outline is because when you sew, not only are we going to sew, we'll be sewing inside out. We're going to be turning these inside out. That way the stitches will not be as noticeable. we can all finally relax. Alright. Let's begin the surgical removal. I had to buy a new pair of fabric scissors because the scissors I have are on their way out. Alright. Ooh, gosh. Another handicap, I'm working on a small space. Oh, well. Alright. Okay, we need to pull off the top. There we go. So for the face, I'm planning on using Posca pens. So you made sewing, you're gonna I will say I do have some experience with sewing, so can I thread can I thread a needle? Can I thread a needle with surgical gloves on? Let's find out. There we go. Oh! Oh, goodness. Stay. Alright. Ooh, a little uneven, but we can... come on. There we go. I have to put this back on. Hello, Spooky Bee. Welcome. We are doing a little sewing. Now for the first incision. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Can someone keep a counter of how many times I accidentally hit the camera? That would be kind of funny. So for me, anytime I start sewing, I tie a double knot at the front. Actually, I draw again my... Ah, nice. Let's see if... Okay, two times. Already off to a great start. have to take off the gloves, but I don't want to show my ugly fingers. My Christmas wasn't much to write home about. We got our gifts. Friends and family came to a large feast. Oi! Sorry. Sorry. You're gonna make some with Donovan? Ooh. Yeah, my Christmas was pretty chill. Went to my parents' cabin. Got to see my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece, and my brother, and my parents. I got to have my mom's wonderful cooking. I got a Yoshi one, and now I want to hit a lot of Toad Revenge. So funny story. When I arrived, I saw my niece like watching kind of like a Christmas horror action movie kind of thing, and there were these creepy looking snowmen, and they melted, and she was like, "No snowman." And we were like, "The snowman melted," and she's like, "No." But then she saw like a dancing Santa animatronic doll, and she was all sunshine and rainbows. And for Christmas, I got her like I got her like a Paw Patrol plush, and she really liked it. My sister, oh, my sister sent me an image of her of her baby cam with my niece, like sleeping with the doll I gave her, and I'm just like, no, no. Like that's just the shadow. I've been thinking about it, and like, if I were to draw my family as like in the Mario verse, I think I would have it be like different species. Like I'd have my sister. My sister would be like a toad. My brother would be like a shy guy. My dad a sledge brother, and my mom would be like a pianta. Cause like I've thought about it, and having it just be shadows would be kind of samey. Like I get it, family, but like I thought it'd be more fun if all of us were different. Nah, it's just Christmas. Alright. Oh. Alright. I'm hoping I have enough. Draw something wintry. Alright. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that the holiday season is over. Cause like I think this month might have been my worst month of the year. Cause like there were points where I was just close to crying over very small things. It came, like, after Christmas, it came to a point where I'm like, this has to, this cannot continue. Something has to change. So I decided I should probably go back on antidepressants. I don't know how much it will help my depression or anxiety for that matter, but I think any kind of help will would be would be good at this point, because like I can't keep living life knowing that with the threat of another panic attack in front of customers, no less. I don't put the badge on the cap because if I do, you do whatever you want. It's your alternate universe. Yeah, I've already talked to the healthcare provider work has. So on Thursday we'll talk about like any antidepressant, anti-anxiety medications, something that could help me. Cuz I think my biggest problem is that I tend to worry a lot more than I should. Like, sometimes when I send a comment, there's that thought in the back of my mind, like, oh gosh, what if they interpret it the wrong way? Was that the right thing to say? Or, oh god, what have I done? I'm a horrible friend. So, that's one thing. That's kind of like my New Year's resolution. Well, at least one of them. The next one is to go back on the diet, stop stress eating. Because I'm pretty sure I gained like 10 pounds in December thanks to all that stress. A lot of love and support. That's why I make a lot of. Oh, you didn't have to, but I'm really grateful that you did. Really, thank you. It's just kind of hard to keep a stiff upper lip with all this, with all the negativity in the world. I'm laughing at my trainer. What did you do? Did you make them silly looking? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't picked up Pokemon. I haven't picked it back up for a while. I don't know. I guess when Kirby Air Ride was around the corner, my priorities shifted. But by the by, that Plushy redeem is still on. Pokemon ZA in my home. Bug game? You mean like Silk Song? Can I do? I wonder if I'll be able to do it. They look sleep deprived. Thick black eyebrows against blonde hair. Well, Mario's got like a black mustache with brown hair, so... And they also look sleep deprived. Mine does too. Don't worry about it. Okay, so... Now, we're gonna... Oh, we're making plush doll. I'm making a plush doll of Vivian. And right now, I'm gonna turn her head inside out. If it will let me. Let's see if using a pen will help. Come on, come on. I might have made the opening a little too small. Get in there. There we go. We're making... There we go. There we go. There we go. Now the stitches barely look noticeable. Outside of these ones, but we'll use this part as the top. No, I don't blame you. She's our sweet potato. Alright, tighten that up and then... Oh wait! Not quite. Yeah. We still need to stuff her. Let me see if we can get this in there. Get in there. Come on, get in there. Get in there. I've also got a lot of pillow-ish stuffing. Just giving her a brain. It's a little smaller than I anticipated. I'm wondering if I might have to redo this one. Maybe a little more. All right. How big do you want? I was hoping I'd make her as big as Mallow, but you know what? I'm gonna come to the conclusion she doesn't have to be. So now we're gonna close this off. This... Whoop. We'll make this the top of her head. Ah! Yeah, stay there. Right. So what I do to close this off, I usually make a loop inward and then Alright, get in there and boom, that should do it. So now, there we go. One part, I don't know how many more to go. Oh no, Star Road, what happened? Did you get the flu? Because I've heard that's been going around. Well, whatever... Well, whatever it is, I hope you feel better soon. RSV is like a cold but fancy. Oof. Just like a flu bug, but with a top hat and a monocle. A flu, but it has a 401k. A cold, but with a 401k. All right, this should be enough to... Oh no! I hope they feel better soon too. That reminds me, I still need to get my flu shot. Alright. This is a personal attack against me as an individual. Yeah, how dare COVID hurt the person you love? That just sucks, man. Alright. I'm blaming the haters. Let's get this chopped down. Screw the haters. Alright. So the kind of cross stitching I'm doing is like the traditional, I don't know what you call it, but like out one end, out of the other. Just a question about Donovan and Dark Power when it comes to Dark Power, I have come with the Z star, so Donovan... Donovan's attacks are like the equivalent of like antimatter, dark light. Like basically void of space, essentially the lack of light. Mom keeps saying to keep the air conditioner off, but I'm literally oh gosh. Yeah, I have to keep my AC going. I have to keep my heater going, and it's making me it's drying me out. I love the AC too when it's summer. During the winter, that's just it's just counterintuitive. If I want to cool down, I'll just step outside and then freeze my buns off. I like to keep mine at 62, but with the apartment we gotta keep it at like a certain temperature, otherwise the pipes could freeze, and whoever didn't have the heater on has to pay for damages. That's the gist of it anyway, so I'm keeping it at like 66. Imagine a star of like a wind spirit. Alright. Actually, on Christmas Day, my brother brought his virtual VR Quest headset to show off to show mom and dad, and so that all of us got to try like Beat Saber, and mom filmed me doing it, and I looked like a cat poking around like objects. The entirety of Star Road huddled in front of an air conditioner. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. Or like them huddled around the fireplace during the cold season. Yeah, my brother says it's like a really good workout. I might have to consider it. Because not only that, but I also got like an attachment for my bike, so I can just turn it into an exercise bike. So now I can exercise after work. My partner keeps flirting with me. I need to throw hammers at them. Oh, don't. That's how they show they love you. But I'm flustered. You know what you're starting to sound like? You're starting to sound like my sister and brother-in-law. Ooh. I might be on... I need... You're just proving my point. You're starting to sound like my sister and her husband. Okay. And surgical snip. Boop. Another little question. I see draw some... Oh, that was just from... I haven't played the game. I'm kind of skeptical when it comes to like phone games and such, and gacha games. I have drawn cookie characters at the request of someone else, or mostly because they were added to my Tomodachi file at the request of someone else, and some of them actually got me, like, thinking, like, the whole Yaridovich hot cocoa cookie thing. I didn't intend for that to be, like, one of my favorite pairings on the island, but, like, it happened. Okay, how does that look? Not bad. Yeah. Wait a minute. Ah, the bag of fluff came with a... Oh, it's a stuffer. And I've been using... tomatoes. Sorry, Road, I got that tomato... Boo tomato redeem. I'll put you off to the side. Oh, you kids. Oh, I see what this is. I think, maybe. GRRT. We're just joking around. Get in there. Let's see, how's that look? Pretty good. Alright. Someone at school did the stupid sitting in a tree thing to me when I talked about my partners. Oh, ignore them. They're jealous you have someone. No, that Donovan emote's been there for a while. But I'm starting to think I might need some new emotes because I've noticed a few of them not being used. So I think that will be Thursday's art stream. I have a whole polycule. I'm so awesome. Heck yeah. Let me see if I can... I feel like one of those chronically... Hey, hello Lucas, welcome. Currently constructing Vivian a body. Let's see if I can... I have to be careful because I don't... Alright. Yep, come on. Ooh. Surgical precision. I don't find the sport hug. Oh, there isn't. You can just use the happy mallow emote. I I have in a polycule. I've dyed hair. I feel like one of those. Hey, you're a cool kid. That's what you are. Well, my dad. Well, my dad is actually an orthopedic. My dad used to be an orthopedic surgeon, so I need to channel his energy into this. Yeah, he was an orthopedic surgeon for like since I was born, so like 30 years. My mom hosted a party for like his final surgery. A phlebotomist, cool. Whoa, easy there. Yeah, you think this is how he feels when he has to stitch up an incision? And my brother, I think my brother works in the labs at a hospital where he draws blood. Come on. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a lot of that on Twitter. But it was kind of inevitable, and I just noticed this. Oh dear. It's funny. There we go. Situation resolved. Now, where was I? Okay. And my grandma from my dad's side worked at a nursing home. Which is kind of why when she was getting up there, she didn't want to be put in one because she didn't because she worked bleh. Get in there and all right. So far so good. All right. How come he ended it? I think it's been going on for a while, hasn't it? That's sometimes sometimes you just gotta. I think I think it was just time. That's my best guess. Ooh, gracious. Because, like, the thing about certain shows is that they'll they'll start to suffer from rot over time, like The Simpsons. Like that's been going on for years, but the quality hasn't exactly been the same. And I've talked about it before, but like with the original Powerpuff Girls, it lasted for like 6 seasons. Cartoon Network actually offered Craig McCracken a seventh season, but he said, I think I think the show has had a good run. It's time to move on to other projects. He announced that he would end the channel because he felt like he did enough with it and felt satisfied with what he achieved. But I think it's also because of his high position. Yeah. Right. He wanted to move on to another project. Which is, you know what, is understandable. Because, like, doing the same thing over and over again can... It'll start grating on you, and it will also affect the show as a whole. I personally agree. I think the show already served its purpose. Right. As one of Cartoon Network's highest grossing shows. And then they brought it back just for the sake of money. Like, they teased merchandise before the show came out, and for me, that's kind of like a... That's like a... not a good sign. Alright. Not too shabby. As a kid Cosmic fan, I have to agree as well. Just smile because it happened. Right. Ooh, and I just realized. Gonna need 2 more for this one. Let's see if this can cut through 4 layers of felt. I heard the network didn't celebrate Christmas this year. Gonna be blunt, I haven't been checking in on them. Gonna make her arms... I'm gonna go a little thicker here. Okay, set that aside for now. Apparently, from what I know, it has some... that damn merger. Yeah. Alright. How are we doing? 50 minutes and we got the head and torso complete, so not too shabby. Alright. Ooh. Dear Misty, how do you sew with surgical gloves on? Whew. And... Oops. Not the kind of knot I want, but that's okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fact about my Donovan glitch fusion. Normally the scarf becomes the hand like Shadow Queen, but the result is... Ooh. Neat. I've toyed with drawing a Vivian fusion, but I couldn't come up with a solid design. Well, I kind of already did. Her name was Virgo. Virgo was like... Hello, Wonky, welcome. We're sewing some dolls today. And right now, Vivian has a head and torso, but we gotta give her some arms. But as I was saying, like, Virgo was like the most popular character. Hello, Smithykins. Boo! But yeah, Virgo was really popular during the 2024 art fight. Back from turning on the AC. Huzzah! Come on, come on. Ooh. I gotta be careful. I don't want to stab myself in the most silliest of fashions. 2024. Derp. My brain. 2014. I even made a little voice like, aha, my good body. Hey, who are you? You maniac. I can't imagine sharing my body with someone else. That'd be hell. I think it was because... I think it's because it was like a joke character, wasn't it? Man, art fight was really fun. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, okay. How are we? We're an hour in. Rainbow Strike wasn't a joke, actually. She was my first ever OC. Ah, okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, I liked her either way. Yeah, I liked her either way. Me neither. Like, that has been my most productive when it comes to art. Not only did I get Hollow Knight Silk Song, but I got a bunch of blank playing cards. Nice! Yeah, I got a Cash Banuka 4 in a big tent. Donovan and Glitch have a little point destruction, power abandon, and lose a little sanity, and I've been playing a lot of Sonic Racing Cross World since Nights has officially been released, and I've never been this happy. Nice. Yeah! Kid Icarus reference. Along with Cash Banuka to Green God Steakhouse. Finally got Kirby Air Riders for Christmas, so I'll be... Oh, sure! Yeah. I should be mentioning, Wednesday, 11:35 p.m., we'll be doing one final air ride for the year. Our fight was fun. Actually managed to finish an animated attack. Ooh, nice. I'm actually losing my mind over this game. I almost ripped my hair out at level 3. Ooh, boy. Wait till you have to 100% the game. Like, Caterpillars made a video about that. I don't think I'd be able to. Got Mario Kart World for Christmas and I beeline to unlocking King Boo. Nice. Someone got Lamount in a mass attack and I actually cried. Man, I really want to do a mass attack next year. Question is, what kind of theme would it be? I managed to unlock some characters and air riders without even trying so much. Yes. Magolor was kind of tricky for me, because to unlock him, you have to like hit someone with the drill device twice on top ride. Gonna get ready for next year. My Chromebook started working again so I can finally draw. Hell yeah. How am I gonna turn you inside out? Yeah. Like, you can fight Marks as Marks, which is pretty crazy, but like, up. Speaking of being able, I have a new Sona. You guys want to see? Yes, please. I think my favorite ride, I guess it depends on the situation. Let's see. I'll have to add her gloves like around here. I'll think about stuffing later. I'm wondering if there is a lot coming out this spring. Only issue is that I ain't sure what to draw. What? My suggestion, try looking for like art prompts. That should do it. Ooh. But a lot of stuff is gonna happen this upcoming spring. Like, we got the Mario movie, we got Tomodachi Life, we got... What else? Unrelated... Yeah, with Lucky Charms. It's like, I want to believe, but at the same time, I don't really want to believe until I hear it from Nintendo themselves. Yeah, for like machine for... I think about idea you like, and you can made, yeah, like kind of follow like a few art prompts or like color challenges. As far as machines, like my go-to is like the little wheelie scooter. Like it goes fast. It gets, yeah. That's what I'm wondering about. Where the heck is Yoshi? Like you tease him in the last movie, and he appears on all these promotional items. Like where is he? I got leaked too. Even if I'm from France and we don't have Lucky Charms. Oh dang. Honestly, you're not missing much with Lucky Charms. Can I just say? Lucky Charms, if it wasn't for the marshmallows, just a little overrated. A render of Captain Toad? Well, we already kind of got a Captain Toad. He's traveling with Peach. My favorite cereal would have to be like Honey Nut Cheerios. Nah, just Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah, I thought we'd see you. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, are they the apple cinnamon Honey Nut Cheerios was like bomb.com. Cookie Crisp is also pretty good too. Oh wait, waffle crisp. That one is like my guilty pleasure. Kellogg's make a collab with Nintendo. Oh yeah, Pokemon cereal. They also did the Nintendo Entertainment cereal back in the 80s. If you were a cereal, what would you be like? You would probably be. You would have like vanilla, maybe bits of matcha bits. I don't know. When I look at Mallow, I can see him liking green tea because of his grandpa. I think it's interesting that one of the render Tiny Bowser riding on a Yoshi. Yeah. Honeycombs, Cookie Crisp, Count Chocula. I've never had any of the Halloween cereals. It's just they were just kind of there, and I didn't really pay any mind to it. But they started appearing at around like the near of August, and I'm like, we can wait a little while longer, guys. Cause like the day before Christmas, Walmart was bringing out the Valentine's Day candy, and I'm like, can't we just wait? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, dude. Okay, where is it? I gotta show this. Ooh, that looks awesome, Star Road. Well done. I love it. Where did I almost lost the needle? I meant the cereal that is orally shaped like honeycombs. Yeah. I remember trying the Minecraft cereal. It was alright, but it was a little too cinnamony for me. And this is coming from someone who loves who really likes cinnamon. Like, it needed something else to go with it, like maybe brown sugar or like like vanilla cream cheese marshmallows. Basically, Box is like a bootleg worker drone. They're a weird little freak. Aww. But they're so cute looking. I have to remake mine. I need to update mine with with longer hair because my hair's been growing out. And I gotta get that trimmed pretty soon. There was also cereals based on Wicked. Like you had the Elphaba cereal and you got the Glenda cereal. It feels like if it's popular enough, it's gonna get a cereal. It's like we're back in the 80s. They're a little freak in a good way. They're insanely socially awkward and tend to study actual work. Aw. So the Minecraft cereal wasn't earthy? Oh man, that would have been... Well, cinnamon's kind of... Cinnamon's a good flavor, like... Though personally, if I was in charge to make a Minecraft cereal, I'd have like chocolate... I'd have it be like cubes. And then have like brown chocolate cubes for dirt blocks, like dark chocolate cookie blocks for obsidian. Maybe add like some little diamond marshmallows here and there. Not a Minecraft Earth cereal. Although a matcha flavored cereal would be kind of interesting. Does that exist yet? Alright. Another thing about me is that I'll have little memory lapses here and there. Like, no joke, there will be times when I close the garage door, get back in the apartment, and then be like, did I turn off the car? Yes, I did. Yeah. Open up. Ooh, that could be good. Oh, have it like... what's this? Oh my gosh. Aw, I kind of feel bad for the mom. Like, she's trying. Ow! Ooh. Why don't we have hot chocolate bomb mob yet? Oh, dude! Nintendo World, get on that. Nah, it's just my shoulder. Just my shoulder, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Come on. Bush shoulder pain. Come on. I did this once, I can do it again. There we go. Ooh, Loki about to hop on VR. I plan on doing that after stream. Because recently I've been trying to paint in VR. Donovan and Ivory, I was searching your old post. It took 30 minutes. Yeah, one night I was like, I'll just hop on a VR paint world and see if I can paint in virtual reality. And I did a pretty cute drawing of Vivian. But I could not save. But I can't take a picture and save the image because if I want to save any pictures I take with the camera, I gotta subscribe to VRC Plus. So that's a thing that exists. Well, sure. Posca. Oh, yeah, you see the Posca pen. Yeah, when it comes to like acrylics, these pens are the ones I use for like outlining, just outlining. It's the meat in her bones. Yeah, Bomb Hot Chocolate would probably sell like hotcakes. They should, you know what? They probably could have sold that at Nintendo World. Okay, now. Oh, ouch. I could actually. I didn't even need this. There we go. Like around here? Yeah, that should work. In that case, we're gonna need some black thread. Ooh. That would be awesome to have. The peach cake won't be on won't be the only dessert on the menu, right? If I end up available, I don't suppose I could join. Yeah, sure, why not? You will recognize me as a mischievous, cause I've been trying to get my models that I've made. I've been trying to get them quest compatible, and it feels like a uphill battle. Because like no matter what I do, no matter how, it feels like the character creation tool just doesn't recognize the Android setup or whatever. At the rate I'm doing, I might have to make like a separate model just to have it be quest compatible, but like if that's what I have to do, so be it. Like, I actually did view my models with the virtual headset, and my god, they looked like a mess. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Alright. Though that could be like a future art stream where I paint for you guys live in virtual reality. That would be kind of fun. Now she has. Hi, Gasiva. Currently working on a Vivian plushie. Yeah, she's gonna be a little smaller than Mallow, but that's alright. Plushies come in all shapes and sizes. No. We need the white felt. And I have the glove pattern here. I am nice and organized and tidy. Is that big enough, though? Yeah, I'd say it is. Alright. There we go. And I think we might need yellow for this one. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Whoop, okay. I'm honestly doing better than I have all month, Gasiva. Whoa, a little rough here. There we go. Yeah. We'll set that aside. Where to... Alright. Actually, I should wait for you to dry. Right, and then... Ooh, actually... I do have some white thread. If I can find the... There it is. There we go. That should do it. And... Oop. Oh. That should be fine. There we go. Alright. Oh. I'm a little tired and look like a zombie, but want to finish that arc. Okay, but once you do, you get some sleep. I probably sound like an old mom saying that. Man, I really want to do an emoji challenge. What's stopping you? Ooh. Like Smithy Gang Muppet. Ooh. I'd like to see you. I'd like to see. I'd like to see that. I want to see that. I'll give. I'll give you. Hang on. I can. Oh. How do I? Oh. Post on Blue Sky. Post on Blue Sky. You'll be sure to. You'll be sure to get some results. Is that the end of the playlist? Yep, that's the end of the playlist. So, we're just gonna switch over to Kirby's Epic Yarn. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Wondering. Hour and a half or on our hand. Wondering if we'll make it to the Geno plush. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, Star Road, Nintendo gave you. Nintendo gave you some ammunition, Star Road. Ooh, goodness gracious. I could probably take you out now. Sorry, Mellow. That wasn't supposed to happen, but we'll make do. It'll be fine. This is gonna get turned inside out. Snipperoonie. Alright. High five! I'm good so far, thank you. Perfect. This could use it. chat. Oh, glove sleeves. Yeah. Okay. Stuff it good. In the MRPG community, I'm the only one without Malo plush. You have one, Skepka has one, but no. I made mine with a dream. Let's see, how's that look? I have to take a little bit out. I know, like, I can't believe it either. Let's see, a little more. Oh yeah, Etsy could probably help you there, Nintendo. Nintendo. Okay, get it. Okay, how does that look? Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Alright. One more for good measure. Up. Steady. Sorry, Mallow. I have a lot. How's that look? Yeah. That looks pretty good. Alright. Although, maybe I can... Well... Maybe all the RPG Craw reunions. Oh, come on. I can thread a needle. I sure I can. The SMRPG Sewing Circle. Thank you for holding that for me, Mallow. That should be a thing at conventions. A Plushy Sewing Circle. Oop. All right. And thanks for paying attention to me and like... Oh, no problem. I like listening. You're doing okay. And make sure you have a good night's rest, okay? Oop, oop, come on, come on. Yep. Alright. I'm here for you, you're here for me, I hope. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm really touched. And we got Kirby's epic yarn going in the background. Oh, up. Okay. Just re-poke, and it'll be fine. Up. Okay. Well, I should probably show me actually sewing this thing. That's one thing I gotta work on. Whenever I work on stuff, I usually hold things pretty close. But the camera's far away. Alright. Me too. After my event, I was devastated, but I tried to find a light back at the art stream. Thanks. Aww. Your art is always welcomed here. Ooh. All art is welcome on my stream as long as it's safe for work. Ooh, this is getting a little tight. Spread out. Ugh. I don't know why, but I feel like 2026, I'm kind of optimistic about it. Maybe things will get better. Which is saying something, because usually I'm pessimistic when it comes to stuff like that. Maybe it's the Kirby music in the background, I don't know. There we go. Okay. This will be that point here, and here. And shoop. I have some dark block, like if she thinks... don't worry, you're not creepy. What the? You're not creepy. I'm all... Alright, and snip. And snip. Okay. Probably shouldn't have snipped too soon, but... I just like your work and want to support you. I appreciate it. I appreciate any support I get. It really means a lot to me. Alright. Get out of here. And there we go. Ooh. darn. I could probably cover that up with some... Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. I could probably cover that up. I can be here every time, but I try my best for you. Oh. You're so sweet. Alright. Alright. Oop. Let's see. That's about it. Alright. I know sometimes like mental issues. No, I know what you're talking about. December wasn't kind. That's not going well, is it? Ooh. How about that? I could. Okay. This might be a bit tricky. Come on. Get in there. Ooh. Get in there. Ooh. All right. Okay. I might have to... Oof. Oh, I might have to pop another pain pill. I popped one earlier. Yeah, I might have to pop another pain pill at this rate. I've been dealing with a sore shoulder. I'm not sure where it came from. Other thing, others I followed you see if... Right? Okay. Ooh. Alright. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, arm's popping out. Alright. I'm not gonna give up on this. Alright. Thank you for your support. I think my problem is I'm kind of leaning to one side. Yeah. I go with that. Okay. I'll have to fix something on the other side. Ah, shoot. Okay, draw focus. Yeah. Focus. Hyper focus. Where'd it go? There it is. Wait. Oh. There we go. Alright, can I do... Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, okay. Ooh. I don't want to poke myself. Okay. I keep on doing it. Stop. There we go. There we go. Now we need to shift. Okay, first things first, get all this junk out of the way. And ring out this. Alright. Alright, time to give you shoulders, madame. Like here. Alright. Ooh, that might be a little... Come on, get in there. Well, alright. That was silly. Alright, alright. And now I feel a runny nose coming on, but I can't stop. Not now. No, stay there. Okay. Hold that for me, Mo. There we go. Oh! I was wondering when someone would redeem that. Ah! Kirby will be a... Our little has. I'll make sure everything goes safely. Alright. Watch for any road obstructions, little guy. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry. We're in there. I've never heard the full version of this song. Come on. worry, Vivian. You now have one arm. Oh, it's this way. Alright. Usually the battle... Yeah! That's why... I was gonna mention that. This song lasts longer than the battle itself, which is kind of funny. You're hiding. Another art of Donovan, but different. Ooh. How ominous. There we go. Oh gosh, I pulled that right towards my face. That's safe. Like, right around. Whew. Yay! There we go. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Sorry about your back. Alright. She now has a corporeal form. Now she needs hair. Get that out of the way. This out of the way. And I'll have you sit here. My whole table's a mess. There we go. Yeah. I like the Prince yarn. It's named Prince Pom Pom. Get on my hand. Ooh, that really stretched it out. Oh dear. Wait, what am I doing? I have an idea. Yep. I can't ever be bold. She'd never forgive me. I think I have an idea of how we can achieve this. D versus Felt. I lose. Prince Pom Pom, yeah, that is cute. Ah. Okay. Ooh, I did it again, did I? Sorry, gonna have to poke your brain for a second. There we go. We'll start here. Ow! Teeny tiny rope burn. I don't know if you give gun like fire guns to Donovan or Little Sword. I always imagine him, like, those gauntlets of his turn into, like, giant laser guns. Okay, I'll snip this a little bit. How are we on 2 hours? Gosh, I don't know if we'll make it to the Geno plush today. So what I could do is... design a little outfit for her. Ah, no! Do you remember there? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, girl. That's one thing I don't like about felt. Thread can get caught in it. Okay, so far so good. Ow! Get in there. Now just think if I'm a bother. No, you're fine. You're fine. I love it when people post their work on my streams. Like I said, I don't mind as long as it's safe for work. Oh, come on. Okay, Akira, I am not drawing weird stuff. You're good. Feel free to post. Ooh, get in there, get in there, get in there. Good. I have to hold her head flat for this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright. So far, so good. Oop. Ooh, another thing, I updated my... And I let it see, it gave me art some... I asked Gino to her and she sent me this. Blue Sky. Ooh. Do you have a link? Oh. It got caught. I swear I just say Gino from Super Mario RPG. I know. Get. Alright. What's this? Ooh. Okay. Oh, the icon. Okay, I see it. And I don't see anything wrong with it. He's always had pecs. Just wooden pecs. I gave Donovan pecs. Just wooden pecs. Alright. And this. Like it should be around here. Almost done. Okay, that should... Yeah, that should... Well, it's true. Like, they both have pecs. You just gotta look closely. There we go. And... Yep. Keep that for later. Sorry, Mallow. Curse you, I mean Perry. Curse you, Perry. I mean D. Now I see him with 6 packs now. As he was meant to be. Okay, gotta give that a... Yep. Alright. Now she's got a bit of hair. I'm wondering... I wonder... What does this look like? I wonder if I can... How does that look? I'll let it dry. But in the meantime, we gotta she needs bangs. Now where did I... How did I end up under there? Or wait. Before that, she needs side bangs. Oop, no. Silly goose. Stay there. I'm lucky to tell her, please, no arm torso like a human. There we go. Now you two are cursed. I've been cursed for a while, let's be honest. Yeah, like right around here. Ooh. Buff Gino. Yeah, like right around there. Alright. Thank you for holding that. Like around here. Another one in the brain. Oop. I've always given Vivian like side bangs because I don't know, I thought it'd be cute. Like around here. Maybe. Mine too, haha, the glitch curse went into effect on her. Oh dear. I wonder. Like around here? Snip and snoop. Now I'm on the sketch list. No focus. Did I snip it around here? I snipped it right there. Oop. Alright, get in there. So far, so good, anyway. Maybe next week we'll tackle the Gino doll. Cause like this one, alone is taking like 2.5 hours, which is kind of. There we go. I made something my stomach make me stop. I'm gonna have to soon too. I haven't had dinner yet. Snip. Ooh, hot wings. Which is the actual name of the boss of this music. little uneven. I'm already eating dinner. I have a frozen pizza in the freezer. So last night... I know. So last night, when I worked during that blizzard, they served us, like, cheese and crackers and pepperoni. And it was the good stuff. Because they knew that people were gonna have to drive through a storm to get to work. So, honestly, you know what? Stuff from the deli, delicious. I don't know what brand of cheese and crackers it is, but it's... Thank you, Rose Tea. Ooh, get in there. But I don't know if we'll have to tackle the Geno doll next week. My family plan is to have Little Caesars. Ooh. Nice. Better. I've never had Little Caesars before. There's just none in my town. There used to be one, but then it got turned into a liquor store. I might order from Domino's or Pizza Hut. I might have to I'll probably order Pizza Hut during work, pick it up, and then eat half for dinner, and then the rest for New Year's. Come on. Yeah, Needle! Why are you hiding like that? Little Caesars is good. I like their stuffed crust pizzas. There's also Pizza Ranch in my town, which is also pretty good. Ooh, now here's a question for chat. Thin crust, thick crust, or stuffed crust? Snip. Okay, how's that looking? Ooh! Stuffed crust all the way. Well, that's cute. A lot of stuffed crust. Hot take. I'm not a fan of stuffed crust. I prefer thick crust. Oh, I like pan pizza. Like, not too thick, but not too thin. Ooh. Good, okay. I forgot to say I show one of your stream to my cousin. She say, she British or American? Is it because I've been using, like, British slang, or do I sound British sometimes? I blame the Cadicarus influence, if that's the case. But I'm also Minnesotan, which is kind of bordering Canada. I was a little cheeky and say deep dish. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had deep dish. But it sounds tasty. Yeah, Minnesotan here. And it is currently like single-digit wet temperature outside. Actually, my town just had a blizzard yesterday. But that just made work slow. Okay, now... Now how does that... Oh... That is adorable! We're on to something. If I can get it to sync up with everything... Yeah, like right around here. Poke! I'm really starting to feel like a surgeon now. Scooch over, everybody! At first they say, oh, it's a guy or a trans. Nah. Do I sound like a guy? Or is it because of my short hair? Ooh, I think I'm gonna need a lot for this. Oop. Oop. Yeah, I know, like, my OC has short hair, so... Ooh, or I can just... Or I can just do this. Right? There we go. I remember when I lived in the cities once, I was on the train, and a guy was like, are you a boy? And I said, no, I just had my hair cut short. And it's like, but why are you wearing that hat? It's like, oh, it's a gift from a friend. There we go. Her name is she is Shadow, but yeah, she... Ah, dear. I'm just me. Alright. Oh, this got curly on all of a sudden. Which actually works. So wait, you have the same hair and hat in real life? Yeah! Well, the hair not right now. It kind of grew out over the winter, but I do have a hat like that. It was actually a gift from a bingo friend. Alright. Ooh, it's getting a little crooked. Excuse me. Nah, it's fine. Boop. I was in deep focus. There we go. Now that looks a little more even. Let's see. Yeah, me and my mom used to play bingo, and this old lady gave me her hat because she noticed I like wearing hats, and she's like, "Oh, you can have this old one. I'm not wearing it anymore." And I'm like, "Thank you." Because, like, I love the old 1920s newspaper cap. I don't know. The vibe I just love. Ooh, ooh, dear. Ooh, dear. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. Alright. I have the same one like this, but not the same. Oh man, I used to have a hat that was like teal and black checkerboarded, and that's what inspired my original two color schemes back then, like teal and black. Nowadays it's that, but also purple and orange, because those are my favorite colors. Let me see if I can get cap of Detective Mitten. Ah. There we go. You're only a... I'm a child too. Like, I'm literally making a plushie. I'm literally making a toy. Alright. How does that look? Yep, right there. Pretty good. Oh, my favorite level. Oh, where'd that sticker come from? That thread. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. She's coming together. Now she just needs the front curl, which should go like right here. We'll figure it out. Might need to make it a wee bit smaller. How does that look? Yeah. Let's try something. go. Yeah! Alright. We can get this out of the way now. Because all we have left is her face. I'll put that away. Alright. Ooh. Before I do, let's secure this. Just ever so slightly. There we go. Now it's secure. Okay. All these loose threads. I'm gonna have a major mess. This will definitely need some. Yeah, this will definitely take some additional coats. I also wonder. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. What? Ooh, maybe not. As long as we could see that pretty smile. How are we on to 240? My gosh. That's something I could use one more coat. back after the first time with echoes of wisdom. Ooh, okay, I'm back. Oh, Plush is looking adorable. Thank you. And she needs her hat. Which I did not plan for, but we will have to improvise. Sure. You can send. Oh. Oh gosh, I have plenty of. Alright. But first. No stickers? Okay. Would that be no, this would this be wide enough? Maybe. What if I did it like this? Yeah. Like around here. Okay. Oop, poke. Like around here. And then let's see, how's that? I can make it work. If I believe in myself and a tiny bit of magic, all my dreams can come true. At least this one doesn't need stuffing. gonna try a different stitching style for this one. Okay, but first... Oh gosh, we're approaching 3 hours. Sorry, kinda have to... Undo that. Okay, post it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, can you post the link, please? Ooh! I like that. That's really cute. Heck yeah. Alright. Yes, my OC ambassador badge I got from... Nice. Woo! Snip. Oh, oh. Yeah, I think I'll be taking another antihistamine or whatever it's called alongside the pizza. That's my granddad. Give me... Oh. Oh gosh, what happened? I take care of it because she looks so happy. Aww. There we go. Ooh. Pardon me, Mala, sorry. Okay, now how does that look? Oh! Sorry. Ooh. Ooh, chat. Ooh, okay, we're getting somewhere. We make a plushie, but it's not as wide as I'd like it to be, but we're getting there. Okay. Excuse me. Actually, I might need that back. Excuse me. Ah! Ah! Black Thread tried to escape. Like that. Poor Mel, if it starts raining, don't ask why you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't mean to. Oh no. The Geno plush is gonna have to wait for like next week. Cause like this alone is, yeah. We're already nearing the 3-hour mark. I'm getting hungry. Joke's on you. I don't need the black thread for this one. I'm gonna need a lot for this one. Alright. I was away for a bit because I need to eat dinner. I'm hungry. Oh. Mom and Tim work at a pizzeria, but France shipping on Minnesota could be cool. Honestly, hot take, cold leftover pizza is pretty dang good. Oh, gracious. There we go. Oh. Whoa! Okay, she ate cold pizza after all. A spirit is every. I said leftover pizza, not fresh pizza. If I had to pick between fresh pizza and cold leftover pizza, fresh pizza it is. Merry Christmas! That already happened. Ooh, thank you. My shoulders are really feeling it. Ah. Alright. Gosh, this track has such a Rankin Bass vibe going with it, doesn't it? haven't watched any Rankin Bass this year, which is kind of weird. Now Donovan make fireworks. Donovan would definitely be the type to play with fireworks. But in like the worst way possible. Why do you do that? Stop that. There we go. Now where was I? Alright. On New Year's card, he'd be setting... He'd set off fireworks and make them go out of control. That's what he would do. And he'd just sit back and watch. Hey, Kevins! I was getting kind of thirsty. Burning down the forest! Nothing like a... That's how he would find his way through the forest maze. Like, ah, crap, I'm lost. But I do have a flamethrower. It'd be like Bart Simpson in that one Halloween episode. Hey, found the shortcut through the hedge maze, as he holds a lawn trimmer. Yeah, don't give Donovan matches. Ever. Actually, someone at my work... Never mind. It's not important. I can't see how long we... I can't... Yeah, I can't drink, like, regular Coke anymore. It's, like, too sugary for me. Like, I drink it, and suddenly my teeth feel sticky. I'm doing it again. This is on my video game playlist for sledding down mountain heights. And it's got a picture of Mark Torrenza and Megalore sliding down the slope, and at the end they end up crashing into someone's cabin. 'Cause I thought that would be funny. How's the plushie? So far so good. The body is finished. We're just working on her hat. Ah! No! Okay, that should do it. Yep. Okay, how's this look inverted? Okay, not too shabby. Yeah, not too shabby at all. It just needs stripes. Oh gosh, this is gonna be... We've been going for 3 hours, my god. I don't think this is gonna be enough. I'm on the rush to save Christmas! Ah! Even though Christmas is already over. I've got 365 days to save Christmas. Let me see. There we go. Merry late Christmas, unless it's Christmas every day. Oh, you don't want that. We all know what happened. Banks remain closed, stores remain closed, school remain closed. Which part isn't that bad? And school remains closed. Chester just skates on by. I'm okay with that. No, you go! Take care of yourself, Nintendo girl. Yeah, like, I love Halloween, but I wouldn't want to wish it every night. Ooh. Okay. Huey, Dewey, and Louie also made the same mistake in that one, in that one Disney special. Basically having a Groundhog's Day situation, but with Christmas. Ooh. Won't do it again, Mella. Ooh, you got... Scissors caught it. I don't. I sometimes forget it exists, to be honest. My brain is. I know the feeling. Like you have an idea of what to draw in the middle of the night. God, I've been there. I've been there. Oh no! The Deedster! In all of his yarny glory! No, I'm just gonna give her hat one stripe. It's not that big a deal, right? He needs to climb that there Kirby. I wonder. Oh no! We gotta lose stitching. SOS. No! 2026 30th anniversary. Oh god, we're getting old. Okay. Ow! Oof! I don't know if the needle got me or not. No! My boy will be old enough to vote! I don't know how to feel about that. No, I'd imagine Gino would be in his 30s anyway. Like, in terms of, like, star spirits. Oof. 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're approaching still need to preheat the oven. And Nanny D still needs to preheat the oven. And her face needs another coat of paint. I can do this! This music is inspiring me! I can do it! First things first, tie up this knot. My hands are getting sweaty. Scissors? Oh, my desk is gonna be a mess by... Get. Where did this come from? I'll just leave it be. We are gonna finish at the same time. Oh boy! Rise! Ooh! This one's my favorite. I think about something on my Weapons World OC. I have the 7-star spirits pin, but I forget there don't mention. They don't mention if possible. In my Weapons World AU, they hint at the 7 stars. At the 7 stars, they just don't know what to make of it. To some, it's like the heavens are crashing down. It's like the whole event, the whole Smithy event. It's like the whole event just kind of instilled the fear of God in some of the weapons. Like from CTR footage, they know that 7 stars are involved. They just don't know what they are. They just know that 7 stars were there when their king fell. So to some of them, it was a sign of the end of times. Cause like, oh shit, if these people are strong enough to defeat Smithy, they could wipe us out in a heartbeat. Oh, gotta be careful not to poke myself. I don't want to bleed on stream. Because another thing I want to do with these plushies is like make like separate outfits for them. But seeing how long it has taken to make Vivian, that is going to be... That's another can of worms for another day. I think about the what? Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, ooh. Oh, blood test. Ooh. Not too shabby. But before I put it on her, ink started to fade a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix that. It should be dry enough now so I can apply a second coat. Ah! There we go. Little star thread. Not too shabby, hey? I think... Yeah. Yeah. Spaghetti Vivian. Yeah, she doesn't look too half bad, doesn't she? Considering what I had to work with. And for 3... It's more like a chest device. But anyway, I think... Yeah, I think we can call it here. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of this little lady. Alright, yeah, we better call it here because we're already nearing 3.5 hours and I'm hungry. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's send it on a... Yeah, let's end it on a happy note. Yay! But thank you guys so much for joining me today. We only got one plushie done, but you know what? All things considered, for having not done it for a while, I think I did a pretty good job. Thank you. Alright. So, be sure to tune in on New Year's Eve, where we will have one more air ride, one more city trial. Well, the last city trial, airlog, whatever, for 2025. And on Thursday, we'll be doing some arts, maybe emotes, maybe a comic, maybe both of them. Who knows? But in the meantime, boop. You guys have a good evening. Stay hydrated. Have a good night's rest and all that jazz. Alright? Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.